Hey, shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. I thank you again for joining me. Today I want to do something just a little different. I'll probably do it here once in a great while, and it's just called my thoughts. Really, my thoughts like today about the financial problem that we're encountering right now, not just in the United States, but around the world, if not all the world. And we got rising prices in food. Gas prices, of course, is really skyrocketing, and everything's going out of control. And a lot of people, are upset about it, and that's about all they're doing is just moaning about it, crying about it, but little less action, like, flooding the lines with, calls to your local senators and politicians and everything. Anyway, I just want to give my little intake on this, and of course, you got, a lot of people probably don't realize, about, our elected leaders who we humbly elect in the offices are not saints, and they're definitely not, messiahs, saviors, or anything like that. They have their own agendas. They're not saviors. They're more like opportunists. And here I give you some examples of some things. A lot of people, middle class, are struggling financially, living paycheck to paycheck, if that. And then, while in other countries, while we give our foreign aid to other countries, building their cities, feeding them, giving them good health care. Over here, the ones that are making the money, the taxpayers, us, we're not really, reaping the benefits, and that goes back, some of that goes back to the Bible, where, Yahweh talks about in the Old Testament with, a couple prophets talk about buying our lovers. We do dealings with China, we do them with Russia, and in a way, they're kind of like our enemies. Not it's in a cold enemies, not like we're going to war with them or anything. But we trade with them. We rely on our medicines with them, our fuel, and everything else. We're trying to buy our lovers, and that's not, to me, my personal opinion. That's what this thing's about. My thoughts. It's not right. It's not right that the main the breadwinners, bread makers, the American people, you know, giving our, paying our taxes and everything. And our taxes is basically insurance. It's not entitlements, it's insurance. Some people say, "Oh, I ain't going to do this, do that." Pay insurance. Just say if you fall on a hard time and you need get assistance, like medical card, food stamps, just temporarily, that's insurance. You put money into it. And, it's just like some people say, no, that's entitlement. That's not an entitlement. It's insurance. You put the money into it. I don't endorse people living off it forever, because people are able-bodied workers, at least, people that can actually go out and get a job. But what I'm saying is, it's just like we pay taxes to have our streets, our roads, and our freeways, drivable. And it's kind of like paying taxes for that, and say I'm not driving on it because I don't want to burden, I don't want to, that's an entitlement, and I don't want to, drive on it. It's not my right to, but it is your right to. You put money into it, you invest in it. It's your insurance. But anyways, and another analogy, where the American people are, getting it stuck to. Just think of it this way. Okay, you have a family, right? You have kids, you have a spouse, and what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to, work. You're supposed to pay your bills, feed your family, have a little bit of leftover for whatever holidays or gadgetries or whatever. Well, the thing is, what if the person, the wage earner or whatever comes in, decides to go to, just say, three neighbors' houses, buy their food for them, pay their bills, buy their, for Christmas, buy their kids expensive presents, while not even buy, doing what you're supposed to do with your own responsibilities to your own family. And that's what a nation means. A nation means family. It's a family connection, not bloodline, but a family connection. And that's just like what the United States leaders are doing. They're sitting there getting our money, since they didn't earn it. So if you got record amounts of money at your disposal, you're not worried in a way worried how you're going to spend it because you didn't earn it. So, you could spend left and right, up and down, but politicians, they don't have the best interest of the citizens at hand. Now, I don't know about other countries if that's the way with other countries, like you say England or Australia or New Zealand or whatever, but it happens here, and it's not just one political party it's doing, it's both of them. Sure, one political party's more outrightly wicked in their agendas than the others, but it doesn't excuse the other political party that are kind of secretly conniving and stuff like that. But yeah, we have a real problem, and we keep electing leaders here that don't have real good moral character or patriotic character, and they're sticking it to the people of the United States, and it's just a sad thing, Like I said, the Bible said, what they're trying to do is buy their lovers, Instead of we spend some of that money and help out the real needy, the people that are starving, we're giving them to our enemies that are basically, talking bad about us and doing this and that and everything. Like I said, China and Russia, it's just not, it's backwards. It doesn't make sense. I don't know, understand it, but it's just the way it is. Buying lovers, trying to get their approval. Will you like us? We'll bribe you money if you like us. Just don't make sense, But, like in the third world countries, the ones that are actually doing action is mainly the charitable works of the Christians, different Christian, sectors that are actually doing it. They're actually helping out what the United Nations in general should do. And the United Nations ain't really doing that much either. They don't have a backbone. But, that's just my thoughts on this financial crisis and everything. And it's just terrible. It's a mess. You got leaders that lack leadership quality, and their agendas are not, for the American people, the ones that actually voted them in, had faith, supposed to have faith in them, getting our best interest at heart, but not stepping on other people and taking advantage of them. No way. I mean, I still believe the United States can still be the breadwinner of the world and could do a lot of good. But like our leaders, they sold out, and they just, throw the middle class under the bus, and there's, of course there's the poor too, but a lot of those people, they get assistance and everything. And in turn to that, some of them should go out, be able to get a job because they're not disabled or anything. But the ones that are disabled and everything, yeah, sure, I mean, I'm all for that if, they can't physically work or even mentally work. But I just wanted to give my thoughts on that. And the best thing we could do right now is pray, pray that this will be over with, or just pray for our leaders, maybe knock some sense into them and try to help out best we can with others. I mean, we're all in this together. And that's really just my thoughts on it. Like I said, this is something new I just wanted to do, give a little bit of opinions. I'm not saying it's my opinions. Other people have different opinions, and I could totally respect that, But that's all I really needed to say right now. I thank you again for joining me. Hey, please give me some big thumbs up, and hit that notification bell. Be a subscriber to me. I've got more content coming up. And until we meet again, peace out and shalom.